Okay, I haven't put up my thing again. I kind of like this. A little bit. Okay? It's just back. It's like this light purplish that looks almost white because it's so light. I moved a couple things so it looks less cluttered. Am I going to keep it like this? I don't know. It depends. What do you guys think? It looks like I like it, but like I won't be able to tell until it's like on like a larger screen. So I'll have to see. Okay. We're going to try it out for today. We're going to try it out. All right. What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Today we are doing a Shop My Stash video. It is the indecisive channel today, apparently, which makes sense though, because that is how I live my life, even on this channel, right? Like sometimes I'm like, oh my god, I need to haul, and other times I'm like, no, we're gonna do a whole bunch of project pans. So I don't really know why I do that. I don't know why I do that. If you guys like that though, then let me know. If you want me to focus on like new releases versus project pans, then let me know too. I'm not promising anything, but like I'll consider it. Because I like both spectrums, and I really like the deal shopping hauls. I don't really like people going out and like buying a whole bunch of new releases, but like deal shopping hauls always get me excited. I like to see when people are able to get stuff for like less money. But I'm kind of just trying to take a step back and figure out my niche. And do I have a niche? I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. I don't know. Today we're doing Shop My Stash, okay? I have my organizer. I'm not gonna lift it up. You guys have seen it, okay? This was a rough week. It was a rough week. The makeup is fine, but there's a couple of things that I'd like to point out. I still need to wash my makeup brushes. I'm like looking at the bin right now, and then there's more over on the desk, and there's so many brushes. It is honestly absurd. I need to do that. I need to just set aside an afternoon and do that. Also, I'm gonna do picking out new makeup a little bit differently this time. This isn't gonna be like a continuous thing. Like this is literally just this, well, maybe every once in a while, a little special feature. I don't know. You'll have to stay to the end if you want to see that. I'll put a time link down below if you don't want to stay to the end. But I'm going to, instead, we're not gonna go through my drawers today. We're doing something a little bit different. I have a different idea. Again, like next time we'll go through the drawers. So, okay, let's do this. Makeup last round was interesting. I don't call it rounds, I call it weeks. So I'm gonna say last week, even though it was the last 2 weeks, because my brain doesn't like the word round. And I'm gonna go through this in a really random order because every time I try to go through it in like a normal order, it doesn't work out. So I'm gonna start with eyebrows and eye primer. Eyebrows, I had started using the Colourpop Brow Boss eyebrow pencil. I finished that off. I actually finished off a couple of products this week. Okay, so I ended up bringing in this Bella Pierre Twist Up brow pencil that's like has all been smudged off and shit. It's a good brow pencil. The Colourpop one I like. It's not like my ride or die. It's not my favorite. The tip is a little too, I mean, it's a good one, but like I like it, but like I wouldn't rush out to repurchase it if I ran out of it. You know what I mean? It's fine though. I'll use it. It's a little too like waxy for me, I guess. Maybe it's the other way. I don't know. It's not my favorite, okay, but like it's fine. I also use the Colourpop Brow Boss Gel in dark brown. I liked this. This is actually really nice. And I was able to get a decent amount of product like on the wand by swishing it around, and I feel like that worked out really well. This I think I like better than the pencil form of the Brow Boss. That's just my opinion. The Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion and Anti-Aging. I don't know what happened. Okay, this thing up here, like inside, like this is clean, but the thing inside of it like cracked, and now there's just like product, and like this is very haphazardly on. I'm gonna toss this. This is really old anyways, and I don't know what has happened there, but now like every time I close it, product's like getting around the rim. I don't know. I like this primer. This is one of my favorite primers. Anything from the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion line, right? I love the original one too. This one's good. I think I like the original one a little bit more than the anti-aging one though. However, I'm gonna toss this one It's good. I would repurchase it in the future. I'm not going to run right out and do it, but I would in the future. Okay, now we're going to jump into some face products. I'm going in order of my shelves here. I use the Urban Decay Color Correcting Skin, wait, this is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Color Correcting Fluid in Peach. I've talked about these. I won't bore you with the details. I like it. This isn't my favorite shade, but this is what I currently have the most of. And I probably will end up bringing in, ooh, will I bring in another one of these this week? I don't know. I like these though. I'm trying to use these up because they are old as garbage and they are discontinued. For primer, I use the Beauty Blender, the Opal Essence Serum Primer. It's good. I actually really liked this. It almost gives you like this brightened, like this brightness to your skin. Because it's like this, it comes out like iridescent almost. I don't even know how to describe it. I loathe this packaging. But like, can you guys see? It almost comes out like iridescent, right? It's really interesting. I do like the primer. It works really well. It's definitely, so it's meant for like radiance and moisturizing. I definitely get that from this, and it works amazing on dry skin. Like, my skin is so dry in the wintertime, and this worked so good. And this is a really good example of products being good products, but not working well with other products, right? And so that's part of why I do this, is because I always like to know like what works well together, and I like to kind of test different things out together. So this is the Fenty Beauty Match Sticks Matte Skin Stick in Linen. I have two of these. They're the exact same thing. This is the one that I brought into this week, and it's gone. I dug a little bit out around the sides. And then I was like, I give up. I don't want to sit here and like dig all of this out. And these both were like almost done anyways. So this is literally all I have left of the other one. So I'm probably going to bring this back in soon and just finish it off. This is an empty. This is the one, okay, so this is the one I finished using. Here's the thing, I like this. I've used this in the past, and it's a good, I use it as like a foundation stick. It's kind of like a multi-purpose, like it's a skin stick. You can use it for different things. I like it. It's not full coverage, but it's enough, like it's kind of like light to medium coverage, and it's nice. It feels great on the skin. It blends out super easily. I like it. Obviously, like always, I'm wearing a variety of this makeup today. Everything on Shop My Stash days that I film Shop My Stashes, I'm wearing like this, you know, I'm only wearing makeup that came from this. This and this, I don't think go well together. This provided almost too of a moisturized base, and this slid around a little bit. Which, understandable. I wouldn't use these two together again, but on their own, I like both of them. Okay? Alright. And then I use the Wet n Wild Mega Last Incognito All Day Full Coverage Concealer. I like this concealer, honestly. It's super affordable. It works really well. It's not like super heavy. It's a pretty lightweight concealer, and it does well for brightening, for concealing, extra coverage. I enjoyed that concealer. For cream face products, the Huda Beauty Tantour Contour and Bronzer Cream in Light. I ended up hitting pan in this. I think it was because of the type of brush that I was using, because I still have like a ton of product left in here, and I don't think in most situations I would have, but I was using a very thick brush to use with this round. So I feel like that's like partially why, but I hit pan. I'm gonna count it. I need to so badly do a part 2 to the Everything I've Hit Pan in video. I've been keeping track, and my plan was to get to like 50 pans and then do a video. I'm up to like 70 pans, and so that's coming. Either November or December, that video is coming. I might end up breaking it up though and just sticking to like, because I think in the first one I had more than 50 and it took forever. I don't know. It's coming though, okay? And I'm just keeping like a chart. So I love this though. This is so good. This is one of those products that I might go out and repurchase when I'm done with it. I like to consider this the cruelty-free version of the Chanel Tande Chanel Soleil thing. You know what I'm talking about? It's very similar to me, and I like that one a lot. The Nude Sticks Nudies Matte All Over Face Bronze Color in Beach Babe. This is the cream blush I'm using. This will be going into the next round because I'm trying to finish it up. Here's a little update for you if you recall what it was at last time. I am taking progress pictures that will go up on Instagram once it's gone, but I'm getting through it. It's taking a while, obviously, because it's a stick blush, so that is to be expected. But I love this blush, so I'm okay with it. And then also, this round I use the Suva Beauty Trust Fund Liquid Chrome Illuminating Drops. Oh my god, these are so beautiful. I am really starting to gain a respect for these types of like just dropper highlights. I don't know why. I used something similar to this last round. This time I used these, and they are so gorgeous. They're so pretty. Oh, last round I used one by Iconic London. I think the Iconic London one, well, no, they both blended out pretty good. Okay. Eyeshadow palettes. I used the Colourpop X's and O's, and then I used the Nomad Berlin Underground. This is Nomad Berlin Underground. This is Colourpop X's and O's. Okay, get the general idea. This one, I really like it for cut creases. And I know that that's kind of weird, but I really enjoyed, and I have done so many cut creases in the last 2 weeks. This one was nice for just whatever days. You know, I did a couple of cut creases with this. This is actually what I used today for the cut crease that I currently have. I'm sure my eyeliner is smudged, but you know, it is what it is. I like this palette too. This palette, here's my issue with both of these, right? I look at them, okay, and I get inspired, which is what we all want, right? We all want to look at a palette and be like, oh yes, I know exactly what I'm gonna do with that. I look at them and I see that, but it's for like 2 looks per. So then the last week of the round is just begrudgingly throwing something on my eyes, which is why I just went with cut creases, because they're super easy to just get it done with. Setting spray, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Set. Oh my goodness, I don't know what it is about this. I love this setting spray so much. It makes my skin look so good. I don't know, I love this. And it does make my makeup last. It works well. I love the packaging of it so much. This is like one of my favorite setting sprays. So, yes, yes. Other eye makeup for liners, I use the Colourpop Bff Cream Gel Liner in Exit, and then the Nabla Cupid's Arrow Full Color Stylo in Arrow, number 7. Okay. The Colourpop one, I've used this before, and this time it was a little bit like drier almost. I ended up finishing it up, so it's gone now, okay? I used up a lot of these products were on like their last leg, so that one is gone. This one, you guys, so my only issue with this is that the tip is a little thicker than most eyeliners. It went on, and like I would put it on my waterline, and I almost had to smudge it out to underneath my lash line because it was just there. And this shade, I will say this was kind of like a happy coincidence to find this out, but this shade, if you smudge it out, ends up becoming like that TikTok trend where people try to make like under eye bags. It looks just like that to me, but like almost like a spookier version because it's got like a slight red undertone. I don't know why, I really liked it, so that was good. I also used the Suva Beauty Hydra Liner in Grease. The first time I used this, like this round, I had completely forgotten because these are a little bit trickier than like a regular liner because you can't get them too wet or they smear right off, but you still have to get them wet in order for them to work, and it's difficult to get like a good opaqueness or whatever. I completely forgot the first time I used it, and I just slathered it on and it went everywhere and it was a disaster. But I like these. They're really fun to play with. They come in a variety of colors. This is just their opaque, stark ass black one. I like it. I've got several of these. I think I have 2 of these because I like it so much, which that probably wasn't the smartest idea I've ever had. But my mascaras, I have another one somewhere too. My mascaras for the round are whatever mascaras I currently have open, and then once they start to dry out, they go. These are my mascaras for this round. They're all good. I actually like them all. We'll do the rest of the face, and then we're gonna do lips. So I use the Ciate London Extraordinary Translucent Powder. This one is down to about right here. I use this primarily for baking. I love it. It works really great for that. My skin looked so good like once I, you know, brushed it off. I really like this powder. It's a great powder. I have a couple of these. I'm not mad at it. The Fenty Beauty Sun Stalk'r Instant Warmth Bronzer in Inda Sun. Oh my goodness, you guys. I love this bronzer so much. Okay, this is one of my favorite bronzers, and it's got like a little bit of hard pan, but it's still going strong. I love this. This is one of my favorite bronzers. I need to get rid of the hard pan, and then it will go back to being my favorite bronzer. It's a good one. The shades are so... okay, I can't speak for the whole shade range, but like this shade on me is so light, so I can build it up to get to like the depth and warmness that I want, but then it blends out. So good. It's so good. So good. Oh, okay, I forgot about this one. This is a Tarte Shape Tape Pressed Powder in Fair Light Neutral. This is what I was using as a pressed powder. Can you say holy hard pan, Batman? But this is a good powder. I liked this one. This is expensive for what it is, honestly. I feel like you can definitely get a powder that's as good as this, maybe even better, for much cheaper. It's fine. It's just like your standard, average, everyday powder. I mean, I did like it. I did. Okay. And then I use the Wander Beauty Wandress Dusk to Dawn Blush and Highlighter Palette. I made some good progress in the blushes, and the highlight is almost gone. We're about 3/4 of the way done with it. I'm very excited. I love this palette though, and I really enjoyed mixing both of these blushes. That's my favorite way to use it. I mix it, I slap a shit ton on, and then I blend it out and like in with the highlight, and I don't know why, I think it looks so pretty. So yes, love this palette. This was so good. Totally slept on in my opinion. A lot of stuff by Wander Beauty is, it's a great brand, but I really liked that. Okay, and then I have lippies. I used the Bite Beauty Line and Define Lip Primer. This is also going into the next round. It still has quite a bit of product left in it, and I'm trying to use it up because the lid's cracked and I don't want it to go bad. So I'm trying to use that up. For lip liner, I used the Becca Ultimate Lip Definer in Blissful. This was really nice, actually. I loved this. The formula is so great. It goes on so smooth. The shade is gorgeous. It worked well with my lippies. So that was a win. Also, I just realized I am missing my lip gloss. Okay, so I had pulled out one product from each drawer. That's 4 drawers, 4 products total. And I'm looking around now. I had my lip gloss in my purse, brought it in here, set it down somewhere. Cannot see it from here. So, okay. It was a Lorac lip gloss. It was a good lip gloss. I like the lip gloss. Yeah, I liked it. It was nice. I had this Flesh lipstick in Gorge. This one is a little patchy. I wasn't super in love with this one. I had the KVD Vegan Beauty Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in Wolf. I used this a couple times. It's pretty. It's a super duper dark gray. Not complaining about that. This was my favorite, okay? This is the Milani Ludicrous Matte Lip Crayon in So Obsessed. It's what I'm wearing today. I love this. It's just like, it's everything I want in a lip crayon. It's creamy, but it's matte, but it goes on nicely and it doesn't get like gross or whatever as it wears off throughout the day. It's my favorite, and this shade is killing it. I am obsessed. So it was an interesting week for makeup, you guys. I used up some stuff. I hit pan in some stuff. Thank you very much. Go me. Some stuff didn't work out. Some stuff was just plain boring. Okay? And I'm also tossing something. I feel like that doesn't actually happen very often. So, alright. Okay, so yes, that's my story for the last round of makeup. Okay, now we are going to jump in and pick out some new makeup. And again, like I said, I'm going to do this a little bit differently. We might end up hitting up a couple of the drawers. Let me tell you my plan. Let's go. I'm going to tell you my plan. Come on. So I have this bin, and this is all new makeup that I have not tried yet, okay? Stuff from subscription boxes, stuff from hauls, etc. I always like to try, so I'm trying this new thing where before things get put away in my collection, I try it out at least once. Sometimes I'll film like me trying it out on a TikTok, sometimes I'll do an Instagram reel, sometimes I'll just talk about it, sometimes I'll use it in videos, and sometimes I just try it on and I never say a word to anybody, okay? But there's like a whole bunch of stuff in here. And it's getting kind of full and a little bit overwhelming, and there's so many palettes in here and stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to take as many products as I can from this bin and see what, and just kind of use this stuff for the next 2 weeks. Does that make sense? I'm going to take as many products as I can, try to get some of this stuff, try it out, get some thoughts on it, and then also that means that next week will be a speed round of reviews of newer products to my collection. Some are like brand new, like these are brand new. Some are just random things that I bought. Some are TikTok viral things, all right? And this is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go back over to the desk. We're gonna talk about these for a minute. I would like to point out that I do plan on, there's another project pan coming. I'm still working on the pan in every palette thing. That's a big undertaking. So I'm still working on that, but I have a smaller project pan coming with some lip products. I talked about it briefly on Instagram. That'll be coming in November. I'm excited about it. I gotta use up some liquid lipsticks because I buy too many of them. So if that sounds like something that you would enjoy, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it when the intro goes live. Alright, so focusing here. I have a bunch of palettes. I also have a brush roll. The brush roll can come out of here because I'm not gonna use that. I have some of these Glamlight palettes, you guys. And I really want to try one of these. I just don't know which one. And I think I'm going to go with, see, I just did a bunch of that. I think I'm going to go with this wine one. Okay? I think. We'll go with the wine one. I don't know what I plan on doing with these. They're so cute, but like, do I really need to keep them? Is this recyclable? I don't even know. I really like them, but like what am I gonna do with it? You know what I mean? So I don't know what I don't know. Anyways, okay. I think this is gonna be what I use. But then I also have a couple of other palettes. I have the Ace Beauty Fall For You. I have the Colourpop Play It Jewel. I think this is actually a new palette from them. So I guess basically, let me see. Ooh, okay. I kind of want to use this. All right, we're going for jewel tones this week. I'm going to take out the Colourpop Play It Jewel, and I'm going to take out the Ace Beauty, sorry, I don't mean to blind you, Falling For You palette. Okay, these are going to be my eyeshadow palettes for the upcoming round. I have not tried either one of these on my eyes, so that'll be fun. Brow products. Do I have brow products? I have the Colourpop in, this is the brow pencil in taupe, which came from the Charm thing. Oh, I have this. This is the Tint Lash and Brow Duo. It's a brown brow gel and a black mascara. All right, I'm taking both of these out. I'm going to try both of these. Oh, that's exciting. Okay. That's done. I need some type of eye primer, and I actually have something in here. This is the Urban Decay eyeshadow stick in Heo, and it is white, right? I got this to do like bright and like pastel eye looks with, but I'm gonna go ahead and try this with like the jewel looks, because if nothing else, it'll make the jewels pop, and we like that. Okay, I need primer, concealer, and foundation, and hopefully some type of color corrector. Let's see. I actually, okay, hold on. Okay, I have this Yensa Skin on Skin BC concealer. It's a BB plus CC plus full coverage concealer plus 8 Super Blacks Essence. Okay, this was gifted to me, so thank you, Yensa. And maybe I'll try this out, because I have tried their like primer. Oh my goodness, life changing. So maybe I'll try this one out. And then, what am I going to do for foundation and primer though? Okay, I have two foundations, Lorac and Fenty. Have I tried either one of these before? This is so tiny. I'm going to try this one. This is the Lorac Softwear Focus Longwear Foundation in the shade Fair. This is so tiny. I'm going to try out this one. It entices me. I'm intrigued. Also, what do I need now? A primer? Do I have a primer in here? Okay, I don't have a primer. So that I'm going to have to grab from the regular drawer. So we'll go pick one of those out in just a second. I need Creme face products. You guys, I just got this. This is from Salt, New York. Okay, it's one of their like build your own palettes. I built my own. I am obsessed with it. This is so cute. So I think I might pull this out. But I also really wanted to try this. This is a Winky Lux Cheeky Rose cream blush that everybody has been raving about. But I also already have a cream blush. I need a cream contour and a cream highlight. I also have these. All right, I'm gonna go with the Salt New York, because that's just the easiest. There you go. Then we also have the face palette down now. So eyes, we need eyeliner. Okay, what do we got? So that's a lip liner. That's a brow pencil. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so the only eyeliner I have in here is liquid. I've got a couple like different liquids. I'm gonna pull out this one. This is the Lottie London Stamp Liner Wing Edition, Wings Made Easy. So there is my liquid liner. I need two pencil liners, which I don't have, so I'm also gonna need to pull those out from the regular drawers. So we'll do that, and then that's it for that drawer. Okay, I'm figuring it out. For lips, so I have that lip project pan coming up, so I'm just going to keep it like super simple. I'm going to grab the Huda Beauty Lip Contour in Muse for, oh my god, for my lip liner. Hello. And then I'm going to bring in just a couple of random lippies. We'll bring in this Kylie one in Queen. We'll bring in this Huda Beauty Demi Matte in Lady Boss. We'll bring in the Glam Light Whiskey Lip Gloss. Love that. And then I have a couple of eye primers in here. Oh, and then we'll bring in the Colourpop So Juicy Plumping Gloss. Okay, so I've got 4. The shades are very similar except in this. It'll be interesting, okay? This is an experimentation week. All right, I need setting spray and I need powder face products. Okay, so for powder, I have the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Performance Wear Powder Foundation in Fair. This is new. I just got this during some Ulta sale, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. And then I need blush, bronzer, and highlight. I have the Cover FX Monochromatic Blush Duo in Spiced Cinnamon, super dark. I think it's gonna be perfect for jewel tones. I'm gonna pull that out. I have the Glam Light highlights, and I have a Jacqueline highlight, and I really wanna try this Jacqueline highlight. Okay, this is the highlighter in Iced. I'm gonna pull that out. And then I need bronzer. What is this? That's a blush. Oh, yeah, duh. This is the LYS Beauty No Limits Matte Bronzer. I just got this in BoxyCharm. I'm gonna pull this one out. Okay, I'm actually quite excited for this because there's like a whole bunch of stuff. Here's another face palette. That's fine. I already have one. I already have one. Okay, now I'm seeing other like eye primers and stuff. Now I need to go through this and reorganize it, but that's okay. What's this? Oh, that would have been nice too. It's fine. All right. So, this is good. I need a setting spray, a primer, and 2 liners, and then we'll reconvene. So for setting spray, I'm just gonna reach behind me and grab something. What's this? The Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Matte. Easy peasy, love it. And then I need to go get a primer and 2 eyeliners. Let's go do that. Here are primers. I think I'm just going to, oh, you know what? I actually am, while I'm here, gonna grab a color corrector. Once again, the Urban Decay Naked Skin Color Correcting Fluid in yellow, just because it's super duper easy peasy, and it just kind of makes sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. And then also, I'm going to grab why is that like that? Whatever. I'm gonna grab the Charlotte Tilbury Brightening Youth Glow. This is, oh shit, because this is just getting a little older. So let's show this some love. Okay, I like that. I'm going to reach in, grab one, grab one. Oh, perfect. This is the Fenty Beauty Fly It Pencil Longwear Pencil Eyeliner in Cause I'm Black. And then this one is the Colourpop Bff Cream Gel Liner in Catsuit. I know this is like super blurry, I'm so sorry. But these are the shades. You got a nice black shade and you've got this beautiful like jewel toned kind of teal. Perfect for this round. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I think I think it's gonna be a good week. I'm excited to try all this stuff. So much of this stuff, like literally except for a couple of things, are brand spanking new to me that I have not tried yet, and we all know that's so fun. The Cover FX, like this, I have tried before, just not in this shade. And this just, oh, such a fall shade. Okay, I love it. So that is it for today. Let me know down below in the comments, what are you guys currently using or loving? What have you guys purchased recently that has gotten you all excited? What's your newest obsession? Because mine are these Colourpop makeup palettes, which I definitely don't need, but I just love them so much. I just love them so much. I need to do another eyeshadow palette declutter too, and I feel like I just did one. One of these days, I'm gonna get my life together. I'm really not, but it makes me feel better to say that. So, thank you guys so much for joining me today. Please make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that bigger subscribe button below me if you'd like to see more of me. There are more project pans coming. There are also more hauls coming because let's face it, that's me. It's me. I was gonna say because I have a problem, but fuck it, it's me. Like, this is who I am, okay? I like project panning, I like hauls, I like shopping, I like using stuff up. I feel like that's like a good, like, it's like a healthy balance though, right? I'd like to think so. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I will catch y'all next time. Have a great one. Goodbye.